Right, well, this is my first YouTube channel, conversation, Big P Dog. Just want to reflect on what I've been focusing on for the last 2-3 months, and it's all about the stuff, gold and silver. And that's what I like coming to the angles and speak to people directly, say to them, why have I been like this? What has happened to me? People keep asking me why I've turned into a gold and silver freak. Well, the truth is, and I'm not being like bashing people like you need to buy it, you need to buy this, you need to buy that. I'm just telling you, think about it. I'm not a salesman. I mean, far from that. Never sold anything in my life. I'm just basically telling people to think about it. These are all more intelligent than me. At the end of the day, I'm just a dumb footballer. But why am I into gold and silver? Well, really, it's a kind of subconscious thing. I've never been comfortable with. Sorry, I got a bit of a cold. With having my cash in the bank. I've always kind of like. It's funny, me and my mates always said we're going to have our money at the bank one day. I have it under a mattress. But instead of having money in the bank, I found the next best thing. And that's having gold and silver. So why is gold and silver important? Let's get to the point. Why is gold and silver important? Because basically, the value of your pound is going down every day. So what else can you do to combat that? Is it just a case of, okay, well, people don't even know, for start, people don't even know the value of pounds going down. That's for starters. Let me tell you, it is the value of your pound, your savings, your pensions, whatever, it's going down every day. And you may ask, why is that? And that's because we're all here, even in the UK, pegged to the dollar. And the dollar, the great country, America, the United States of America. Why is the dollar affecting us? Because what you obviously don't know, if you don't know why a pound's going down in value every day, or you obviously don't know that the pound, along with every currency in the world, is pegged to the US dollar. The US dollar is a world reserve currency, and it has been so since, I think it's just after the First World War, I think. Since after the First World War. It's a whole history, so I'm not going to get into that. But basically, since the 20s, it's been the world reserve currency. And then obviously, America became a superpower after the Second World War. And basically, the rest of the world are rebuilding themselves, but America were just standing strong, like, we'll help you, we'll give you a loan, So, to cut a long story short, America, the dollar is the world reserve currency. And that is basically why it affects everyone when the dollar goes down in value. And that is why commodities, oils, if you ever listen to the news or you hear on the radio, the price of oil has reached so many dollars, a barrel of oil is X amount of dollars, an ounce of gold is X amount of dollars, everything's in dollars. All commodities are bought and sold in dollars. So you may ask, so why is what's wrong with that? Well, if we're pegged to the dollar, why is the dollar going down in value? Well, basically since 1971, the dollar was actually pegged to, wait for it, gold. Yep, it was pegged to gold. So, 2 seconds, get my screen back. It was pegged to gold. So therefore, the dollar, the paper money, that was backed by gold, which basically meant they had to have a certain amount of gold for every dollar they printed. They had to have the gold to back it up in the reserves, which they did have, but obviously they were having problems, and obviously they're growing and growing. And another history lesson, which I won't want to get into right now, but maybe another time. This is my first video. Basically, Nixon took America off the gold standard in 1971. So I just ask people to do their own research, think about it, and you look at the history of the dollar. And since 1971, you'll see the dollar value steadily just go down. It's plain sailing in 1971 off the gold standard, just going down. And that was over 30 years ago, and it's near bottom. And then you look at the value of gold since 1971. It's all there. 1971, off the gold standard, the dollar was off the gold standard, the value, price of gold, or the value in gold, just gone up, and it's gone up, and there's no stopping it. So why is the dollar going down in value? What is causing it? Well, basically, because the dollar's going down in value, and everything's measured and priced in dollars, then commodities get more expensive. And I bet some people don't know what commodities are. Commodities are your things like oil, your foods, corn, coffee, gold, silver, farming, basically about things you need to survive. They're commodities, and they're priced in gold. So when you're buying them they're priced in dollars. When you're buying them in dollars, the value's just going down. The dollar, so they're just going up. It's going up in value. And you may ask, well, why did they print? Why is the dollar going? Why is the dollar getting weaker? It's because they're printing so much money. You may ask, well, for so much money, why didn't things stay the same? Because I probably ask that question. Why do things stay the same? Why does it get dearer? Well, basically they're debasing it. They're liquidating the dollar. They're diluting it. So just say, for example, cup of orange juice, and I just say it's a bit up to there, just pure concentrate juice. Taste it strong. If it's undiluted, it'll be strong. It will be bitter because it's so strong, but it's pure orange juice. You won't going to argue. If I told you if you wanted to buy it, you'd buy it because it's pure orange juice. But let's turn it around. If I said to you, if I wanted to make more orange juice to distribute it, what are you doing? Pour water in it? What's that going to do? Dilute it? But well, there's more orange juice in the cup, but it's weaker. And that's exactly what's happened to the dollar. There's more dollars, so therefore it's weaker. It's weaker than it originally was, and they're just pouring more water. And if I keep pouring more water and pouring more, I need. There's a banking crisis. The banks are fucking raped us. They inflated the economy by making a fake boom, by giving people, no disrespect, but with very, very low paid jobs, no deposits, nothing. We're giving them 150 grand mortgages to buy a house. Well, at the time they could afford, but in 2 years when that mortgage resets, the interest rates, the payments double. They created the subprime. That's basically the subprime disaster. But like but the banks got bailed out. They got government money. Well, government money, our money to bail them out. You and I get a credit card, store card. We max it out. We can't pay it. What happens to us? They come after our asses. You get fucking ringing your phone, blah blah blah. Come, whatever. Threaten you, death threats. They threaten you. They give you stress. I've been there before when I was younger. I had a button card. I bought a jacket, horrendous jacket, £70. But I thought I could just pay it up. Like, I'm not young. I pay it up, and I bought a car. Bought this. I bought that. I bought a car. The first year was good. The next year, insurance. I had to use insurance. I was like, whoa. So I just kind of like, I'll pay the card, but I just left the jacket. I wasn't paying it, and they came after my ass for £70. They rang me every day, rang my house, my mobile for £70. but like, I couldn't really afford it. I was only on like fucking 60 quid a week, no, but £200 a week or something when I was younger. I couldn't afford, that was like half my wage. I couldn't afford it. I was trying to pay this car off and insurance, so I had letters and all that, and eventually obviously got paid that £70 off, but it did cause me a little bit of stress. But compare that to the banks. Billions. But whereas I had to pay my store card off, who bailed at the banks? You and me. You and me. We bailed out the banks. So, therefore, the banks are bailed out by taxpayer money and the Federal Reserve and the government. So, where did the government get the money? Apart from the taxpayer, they printed money. They printed money, i.e., debasing the dollar, debasing the pound, and basically flooded the market with more paper. So when there's more paper, the prices are, everything else goes up. And that's what I keep trying to tell people, the price of everything else is going to go up. Make another example. Maybe very controversial example, but so you get it in your head what inflation is. Me, I'm a big time drug dealer. I've got a kilo of coke. I don't know how much a kilo of coke is. I have no idea. It's 10 grand. I have no idea. I don't know if it's a grand, 10 grand. I have no idea. For that kilo of coke, I can buy fucking car. I don't know. You could swap that for a car. Just say. I can use that to buy a car. So just say it's a fucking a drug dealer car, a Range Rover Sport, a Q7, right? Range Rover Sport, a kilo of coke. I don't know. It's an example. Don't judge me. I have no idea about drug prices. Last time I took drugs was when I was fucking at school. To buy little quarters of hash. It was £15 a quarter. Half quarter, £30, £25, half ounce, £50 an ounce, 100 quid, right? I don't know. I don't know. No idea how much. I know everyone smokes weed these days. I don't know how much it is, right? But cocaine, right? So I can swap that for a car, no problem. The next man, same kilo, yeah, but what I try and get, I want get more. I want more cash. I want more cocaine. So what do? You mix it down, you press it, fucking, you turn that 1 kilo of coke into 10 kilos of coke. So it's 10 kilos of this coke, but it's weaker. It's still white. It still looks like coke. It still weighs the same as cocaine, but it's weaker than the original coke. So I think that same weak coke's going to buy the Range Rover Sport. What's going to happen? The guy that's selling the Range Rover Sport, he wants more than kilos of coke for the one Range Rover Sport. So therefore, you're only going to need 2 of these. But then what happens to that? What happens to that when he gets the coke? Then then that gets mixed down and with the press, and that gets expanded. So that original strong kilo of coke, which is the one pure good coke, that gets expanded. That's turned into 100 kilos of coke at one. Whereas before everyone just had one of these, and they're trading about. You had to work hard to get this, and then we just basically just created coke just out of nothing. Just got this mixer and whatever. And now it's basically people keep mixing it and mix it down until it's worth nothing. And that's what inflation is. And that's what happens when you print money. That's exactly what happens when you print money. And it's all going to come to a head one day. And you may be asking, so why gold and silver? Because gold and silver is, and always has been throughout history, pure money. And then when the shit hits the fan, which may not even happen, but even if it doesn't happen, the more money they print, currency, the money goes up in value. So just have a little think about it. I know it's a long video, 15 minutes, but just have a little think about it, and if you want to add any comments, text me, BB me, get in contact. I'll try and answer your questions. I'm not an expert, but I'm still learning myself. Read a few books, and it's a no-brainer. But I'm just a dumb footballer.